took a lot of risk to make the wine exceptional.
Since you are ending the Imprimeur campaign
Yes.
2025, we would like to know your thoughts about the campaign and if you think for our clients it's worthy, let's say, to keep buying the dream wine.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I think that Château Margaux 25 is pretty exceptional because the weather was exceptional and because we took a lot of risk to make the wine exceptional. So we took the risk of harvesting late. So we started to pick when the great majority of all the wineries had already finished their harvest. Because the most important for us is the perfect ripeness of the tannins, to have very soft. The most important for Château Margaux is this perfume, this very floral perfume, and the texture, which has to be very soft, very velvet, very silky. And to get that, you need to harvest when it's ripe. So we took this risk. And I think the wine is unique.
When did you harvest, if I may?
For the Cabernet Sauvignon, around between the 20th of September and the end of September.
Oh wow, that is very late comparing to Vienna.
Yeah. But for us, it's very important to have a perfect ripeness of the berries, of the tannins, to wait 120 days between the flowering and the harvest. And the flowering was at the end of May. So it means an harvest at the end of September, not before, if you want to have perfect ripe tannins. It has a cost. It has a cost of volume. So we have very, very low yields, only 22 hectoliters per hectare, plus a very strict selection, only 37% of Château Margaux. So it means that it is the smallest production of Château Margaux since 1856, so 170 years.
Wow.
Yes.
That's why it makes it so special, I believe.
Indeed, yes.
Since you've been in the chateau for so long, right? How did you see it change? Like, what is the milestone that you remember and you want to share with us?
Yes, I started as an intern 26 years ago in 2000, and the whole world was different. We didn't have the same demand. The demand in Asia, for example, was very little. I think the wine world has expanded in the last 25 years, and more we are considered as a luxury product, which was not the case at all 26 years ago. So that's changed a lot, and of course we are family owned, but there's been a change in the management with Alexis, the son, in charge now, and of course he's bringing his own energy. So yeah.
So it's like this is a plus, you think, to the.
I think so, because Alexis is around 30 years old.
Yeah.
And of course, he's very energetic. He has lots of ideas, etc.
That's very nice.
I think it's useful.
That's why, we feel like here in Château Margaux, it's a family ownership. So we can see, even from the environment, you can see the difference from a corporate.
No, definitely.
And what do you think is the main difference that takes place when it comes to Château Margaux?
I think a few key things. First, the family. They only want us to focus on Château Margaux.
Yeah.
This is a rule. So we have never expanded. We have the same terroir as 350 years ago.
Wow.
We don't have any other vineyards in Bordeaux or in Burgundy or in Tuscany.
So you're only fully focused on.
Yes. And then it's always about quality. Let's speak about the 25 vintage.
Yes, please.
25 is an exceptional vintage, and everything was very good. But still, there was a possibility of making a magical Château Margaux if we were very selective. So even if it was a very exceptional vintage, we only produced 37% of Château Margaux.
Wow, that was a very small production.
So some wineries, they did 100% Grand Vin. We only did 37 because something magical was possible.
because you wanted to protect the quality of Château Margaux.
Not only to protect, but for the next generations to have a vintage which would be,
Oh,
you
wow.
know, when you have a great vintage, everything is good. You can blend everything, and
Yeah.
it's going to be very good. But if you are very selective, you cannot do you can do something not only good but just emotional. You
Oh,
can
wow,
do
this is
something that you
beautiful.
remember
Yeah.
forever.
And it's very nice to say it's for the next generation, because I
yes.
know it's a hot topic right
Yeah.
now. The new generation,
Mhm.
they might not be into fine wines anymore,
Mhm.
but you have the right approach for them to get
Mhm.
into the fine wine,
Mhm.
and this is beautiful. And because you mentioned the soil, like, tell us about this unique soil that you have in Château Margaux.
Mhm. Yes, with pleasure. So we started as a winery 5 centuries ago.
Mhm.
So we were the first winery in the south of the Medoc. Where you are the first winery, everything is still available to buy. So it took us 150 years to buy what we thought were the best plots. And since that moment, for the last 350 years, we have decided not to expand.
Okay.
So we have the same terroir. And it's a mix. Of course, the best terroir is gravels, these very small
Yep.
pebbles on clay. Then we also have pure clay. And also we have limestone with clay, limestone with pebbles. So we have a mix,
It's a
bringing
yeah.
complexity.
It's a beautiful combination of soils, like
Yes.
the best soils.
So we have now 118 different terroirs that we have divided in the 80 hectares.
And they are all into the. I mean, tell us more about how they are divided in the.
With pleasure. So every year we produce about 100 different wines from the different terroirs that we have. But we don't sell single vineyards as they do in Burgundy, because here, if you blend the blend is better than any single element. So that would be a pity to sell single vineyards.
Yeah.
So we blend, but we have to blend the best. So how we do it is that in January and February, every Wednesday morning, the technical team, we get together and we have 100 glasses of wines in front of us representing
That must be
each
fun.
plot. It is the best month of the year. It is a magical moment. And the question we have to answer is, whatever the volume, which ones of these glasses can we put together to make the best wine of the vintage?
Yeah.
Best wine means that if we take something out, it will be less good. If we add something, it will be less good. And in general, Château Margaux is between 30 and 45 of these glasses. But you can imagine how many possibilities we have. So we
because
try,
it's a
we
mix
try.
of different terroirs. So it's a
Indeed.
mix of
Yes.
different wine, basically. So
Yes.
each glass is a different wine.
Absolutely.
And this is beautiful.
And it's like in soccer, it's not always the best players which makes the best team.
Yeah.
So you have to try. Yes.
And that's why I like talking about this. We know the Pavillon Rouge, for example.
Yes.
It's called the second wine, but we don't consider it a second wine really, because of the precision, the quality, and it literally stands out by himself, right? What do you think about it?
No, definitely, because so we have the same terroir as 350 years ago. But let's take, for example, the 80s or 82. We had the same process when we were doing the blending, but the price of our wines were not as expensive as now, so we were not able to be as selective as now. So we were trying to make the best Château Margaux possible, but it was not whatever the volume. It has to be a minimum of 75% of the production. So in 82, Château Margaux was 75% of the production, and the rest, the whole rest, was Pavillon Rouge.
Okay, so it was
now it's only 35, 40% of Château Margaux. Then we have 25% of Pavillon Rouge. So in fact, now Pavillon Rouge was part of Château Margaux before.
Yeah, it's basically
And now we have a third wine to improve the quality of Pavillon, and we have a fourth selection to improve the quality of the third. So Pavillon Rouge, definitely is
it's basically it's a
little brother.
wine. Yeah, it's a wine itself.
Yeah.